everyone, welcome back to another episode of Super Beard Brothers Wild Arms, episode 14. This guy right here, I don't know if you know, his name is Alex.
Hey!
He's been a while here on the show.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I've been here for almost every episode.
Really?
Yeah, almost every last one.
No way!
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You could have fooled me.
Very amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's Alex. I'm Jirard. I think you guys might, I'm not sure if you know me.
Yeah.
I'm just a guy.
Yeah, if you haven't figured it out by now, this is Jirard.
So last week or yesterday, I'm so used to these being once a week.
Yeah.
Whoa. And I don't remember fighting these guys. I don't think we ever fought the guys out here in the desert.
No, they are brutal. It seems
last time on Beard Brothers, we got lost trying to find a duplicator to move forward in the game. We found a duplicator, and now I am in fact duplicating the duplicator. So we can have as many as we need to, because we're going to be using that later on.
Yeah, the duplicator it works as like a key to some specific locks in the game. Also, I gotta take a break from this factoid to tell you that this guy's eyes look like brains.
That's right, they do. They do.
He's got two little brains for eyes.
Damn, perfect. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and kill this guy. You know, one thing I want to talk about in this episode is we talked about it briefly a little bit. We didn't really get to talk about it that much last episode, but is animals and mythology in RPGs.
Right.
We discussed, or last week, or I keep saying last week. Yesterday,
it's literally last night.
I know. Yeah. Last night we filmed it. Yesterday we had gotten a new wand for Cecilia, which allows her to have the ability to talk to animals. And talking to animals in this game will eventually lead us to more unique things, such as learning secrets, learning things we didn't know before about our characters, and so on and so forth. But more importantly, the point of me bringing this up is to kind of discuss about how, like, animals have become a really big, reoccurring thing. You know, for instance, we're going back to this Final Fantasy VII, or Final Fantasy in general.
Yeah.
Chocobos.
Yeah.
Chocobos are a reoccurring animal/element that are involved with this game.
Yeah, same thing with the
Muggles, which are
another
more Centurion than anything. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously they can talk,
Yeah.
communicate with us, you know, Coupon, that kind of stuff.
Right. I mean, they can speak English too. In some
They
ways.
can speak English.
But yeah, I mean, it's weird because there's sort of this like literary history of animals, and I mean, you know, because the classic JRPG is based on like all these different literary traditions and mythological traditions from all these different Western cultures.
Right.
Which is kind of an odd thing. Like, I mean, obviously there is some Eastern influence because it is a Japanese genre,
Of course.
but like, you know, a lot of what it pulls from is like the high fantasy and the like Lord of the Rings type stuff that's Western, which in turn comes from these like European literary traditions where animals kind of have like a history of being sort of
mystical and influential in a way.
Yeah, they have a wisdom to them that is beyond what
we
like humans
understand,
can even ever understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so
here we are. We just traveled across the land and skies of Filgaia to get to the next part of the game. Now I believe we're in trouble because wait a minute. Let's see. What is this right here?
it's a guardian shrine,
We've already been here before, haven't we?
right. But
We're going. Oh yes, we're going back to Milana.
we're going back to Malama Village.
Back to Milama Village. So we were here once before.
Right.
We're here. I forget the point of coming here.
We're picking up a cool.
Oh, the new skill. That's right. So I think you guys remember. I don't know what episode it was. It was a episode way back in the day. When I say way back, I want to say like episode 6 or 7. We came to Milama early on, and there was a dog that's guarding this place. We don't know why or how, but we're gonna talk to the dog and see what's up. So again, I'm showing you right now the wand in use. I am a dog and I don't have any friends. I feel a little happier now that you have spoken to me. Now the dog is just gonna let us
now
walk
he can
in.
just let us go in.
Let's see. Tool. Radar acquired. The radar is a device that looks for items and get Gela around Rudy. When it detects something, the designated spot will blink for a few seconds. So now what's great is that if we're in an area, bam, look at that. So there's
now you
something
just like
in that chat.
you just like know.
We know exactly where it is. So boom, $123 are in there. Really cool stuff. This will become really important later on, obviously, as we move forward. But you'll end up, like, checking everything. You just go crazy. Metal band. Is that a cat? Let's talk to this thing.
That's great.
There's a monkey that lives in the Sand River. Literally all they had to offer was that sentence.
Well, let's go to the Sand River.
Yeah, let's go to the Sand River. To find this monkey.
Yeah.
This game just got that much more interesting.
Oh, and by the way, guys, we were just talking about this because we happened to be live streaming this episode on a lark out of nowhere.
There are people right now watching us play this game.
There is a wiki.
There is going to be a wiki. It's been created.
There's a wiki, a Super Beard Brothers wiki. And what we've made it for is to come through on promises that we've made,
implemented.
Yeah, so that we can, come through for you. So in the show notes of this episode and probably every episode from now on of Super Beard Brothers, we're going to include a link to that wiki where you can just go nuts and fill out the wiki however you like. But please don't not make a section that says promises where we can
There's
keep track.
so much to do in these
Because,
we promise in these games. We want to make sure that everything does get confronted.
Like, for example, Jirard was talking about we forgot to do the Michael Jackson bit in Sonic because it's been literally months
precisely
since we've done it. And so, just so that you guys can have everything that we say that we're going to give you, a wiki might be a good idea.
Alright, so we gotta go to the Sand River next. I believe, what's the purpose of going to the Sand River? I'm not quite sure. Obviously, for us at this point, we want to find that monkey.
It's pretty much the only thing we can do at this point, I think. But yeah, you just want to head east.
Head east?
Head
I'm
east.
going north right now, so I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, head east to the Sand River.
Head east to the Sand River.
Yeah.
This is east. This is east. This is not...
No, east of Malama?
Okay, so east of the town then.
Yeah.
So we gotta go south and then run.
Yeah. Lizard Man.
Lizard Man. These are older enemies we fought because we are revisiting a town we've been to before.
So really quickly, I want to touch on something that is like a follow-up from the past couple days.
Sure.
I was talking about how, there's something a little archaic about the way that while you can explore in the RPG world, like, nothing is really rewarding till the end game. And how Final Fantasy 13 does a thing where it doesn't let you explore till the end game.
Right.
Yada, yada, yada. I just want to acknowledge the fact that this duplicator quest that we just, kind of stumbled through is a thing that requires you to explore early in the game.
Without really having someone hold your hand.
Right.
Because literally we had no idea about the duplicator. People were telling us hints, but they were never telling us this is where you need to go. Which brings me to the next point of let's go try our new skill. We took the wand, we hit a dog with it and a cat, and they were like, "There's a monkey in a cave in the Sand River."
And now
here
we
we are, following this monkey right now. This monkey supposedly is taking us to the way out of here in the Sand River. Bam. This cave is a river of sand. The trick is not to fight the flow. So, this is going to be pretty tough, because I'm not exactly sure where we need to go.
Why is Cecilia in charge? You can just choose?
You can choose whenever you want. Yeah, I chose her because she has the tool.
The wand.
Yeah.
Of course. What am I talking about?
I don't know, man. Because I don't use Cecilia. I always use Jack and Rudy.
Yeah.
So these are the quests as we move throughout this game. They're going to be a lot less holding of your hand, if you will. They'll just kind of let you go on your own and kind of figure out where to go, which I kind of enjoy. It kind of leaves room for a bit of exploring and wonderment, and we've kind of been lacking, I think, at this point in the game. We've been kind of, our hands have been held throughout most of this, and now we're finally getting our hands a little more stable in what we're doing.
Yeah, that's basically
an RPG in a nutshell. Yeah.
That's what training is.
Right.
Grinding, at least.
So more toadstools. And
that is supposed to be a tortoise?
I guess so.
That is a tortoise.
Now, those things we fought before, they were green, and we rainbow smushed them many times.
The Tetzel.
The Tetzelbaums. The small version. That was the big version.
Yeah.
The Tetzelbaum, the big one.
Yeah.
But these are these are the
This looks like a blue whale with legs inside of an Easter egg.
Literally, it's like someone took some frosting and put sprinkles on it. It was like, it's a new enemy.
Yeah. That's great.
I still can't get over how hilarious the confused animations are. Because you've got these... They usually in a game, they're spinning around in circles, not hitting anyone, or they're just attacking each other. But at least this time you can kind of see there's a bit of an actual luck distribution of Cecilia maneuvering across the map to blindly, swipe hitting someone.
Very funny stuff.
Oh, it's ironically enough, the controls are backwards.
Why?
Because she was confused.
Oh, she's like still confused?
She was confused for a bit, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I like the idea of it lasting just for a little while after.
It like wears off after a while.
Like it kind of makes that like, whew, kind of feeling. You know?
Yeah, toadstools we've encountered multiple times. These guys are just...
They look so smug.
Yeah, they don't even have eyes, and they're smug. How do we determine that factor?
I don't really know.
that toadstool ran away in fear of life.
Yeah.
It has no eyes, but it ran from us. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, so power apple. We're getting a lot of apples in this one. Party apples. This is really just a festive time.
You maybe want to be using your radar, right?
Maybe? The radar is really used for finding secrets within, like, chests and items. Oh, wait, hold on. Bam.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. It's a door. Orb of power. Oh, I forgot what the orbs do. Let's figure it out.
Isn't it like...
Increases max HP by 25%. So this is a holding item.
Is it a holding item or is it a...
It's a holding item.
Permanent.
Permanent use. That'd be way too easy.
Yeah.
You can just go ahead and keep using it over and over again.
Cave Taurus.
Cave Taurus.
So...
Whoa!
I can use my mediocre knowledge of, Latin and word building to tell you that the cave Taurus, although it looks like a lizard rabbit vampire fish
frog,
yeah, I believe it's meant to be a cave bull, like a Taurus, like a tar.
It's a fish with.
Well, you know how you go in a cave and you find a mouse with no eyes or whatever. This is
what it is.
This is what would happen if a bull got stuck in a cave.
Yeah.
Web feet. Big old horn.
I guess.
Yeah. So that's that.
We'll just rainbow smush everyone in the meantime.
Yeah.
That's all we really can do at this point.
Yeah, just go on
smushing through the rainbows.
Yeah. So, let's talk about this for a second.
Okay.
If you're playing like Wild Arms,
yeah,
and you encounter, like, let's say you're playing this game as efficiently as you possibly can, like you're trying to like decimate the game. Were you ever like a guy to like take notes?
It depends on the game.
Because like obviously we don't have the Wild Arms strategy guide in front of us because I'm not even positive that one exists.
Right.
So I
or if it does, send us it.
Yeah.
Because we're always a fan of that kind of stuff.
I would love a Wild Arms strategy guide.
Yeah.
But like, what am I trying to say here? Like, okay. So my question of the day is like, for everybody, like to what extent like did you play RPGs? Like how hardcore?
Without needing help, essentially.
Well, like yeah, like for example, like with Pokemon, I do a lot of like pen and paper work to like help EV train my Pokemon and like plan out like what movesets I'm gonna give them and stuff like that. But like, Wild Arms, it's not like so personal an experience as Pokemon, where in Pokemon you're basically playing yourself.
Right.
In this, you're playing a character in a story. But I'm interested to know like what people, like to the extent to which people game these games, because I know that there's got to be people out there who are like hardcore into playing, like probably especially like Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger or Earthbound, like the big famous RPGs of all time, Dragon Quest.
Well, I mean, like Earthbound came with a guide, so you had no choice. I mean,
yeah,
that's because they were worried that no one was going to play
a
it.
guide and stickers.
Yeah.
but everyone was stupid who didn't play it because it's a masterpiece. Right, Jirard?
Right. Because I've never played it, but someone's sending it to me, and I'm going to play it.
Great.
Someone's sending it, I'm going to get it.
Oh, Earthbound's another game where, like, the animals are, like, super, like, sarcastically wise.
Well, yeah. I mean, you also take in consideration as well that, like, for Earthbound's sake, there's no animals.
In Earthbound?
I mean, there's no sprites. I mean, of in-game fighting sprites aside from just like the blob you see in front of you, essentially.
Yeah.
There's no like animation. That's why a lot of people get actually turned off by the idea of Earthbound. Which to me, again, me not playing it, I can't say I have an opinion. So,
Earthbound is so darn good.
that's what you keep saying, my friend.
I'm right.
So you keep saying. All right, I think I'm lost at this point because I'm just going in circles.
No, you know what? I feel like, well, what's down there?
Down where?
Down those.
That's where I came from.
Okay.
Can
Yeah, go back that way.
Can't seem to make any other.
No, go back. Yeah, go back through there. Go through that door again. There's got to be like a way out of here.
Maybe I'm just not paying attention. It's just been
having too good of a conversation.
Dude, that's you joke, sir. That's literally how I feel whenever we do this. It's that I get lost and I'm like, oh yeah, we're playing a game.
Yeah, I feel like there's something else in here that we need
I'm
to
missing.
Get. Yeah.
Well, I found that secret room, but I haven't had any luck elsewhere. I'm gonna plant some bombs to go otherwise.
I'm gonna quickly look to see here if there's anything we're missing.
The monkey, I think there's something to do with the monkey.
Oh, there's a fast draw.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. It's a heal.
It's a healing effect, fast draw.
Yeah, apparently there's a stream that you jump in. And then like you go like to the right, and then to the right, and
into the right, into the right, into the right,
yeah,
into the right.
And then you find like a thing, and then that's how it works.
That's great. So useful, Alex. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are such a aficionado of this game that it's like how I would assume you have all the answers.
I feel like I have a lot to say for a guy who's never seen
played this game.
or played this game in my life.
It's like not a bad thing though. It's
Yeah.
definitely not. No, it's great. Yeah. No. Okay.
I'm starting to wish these dungeons were a little bit more like temples. For all the abilities that you have, I feel like they're kind of going to waste here a little bit. You think later I'll be satisfied?
I think you'll be happy as we move forward.
I get it.
I hope so.
Me too. Me too, man. God, that thing looks so weird, man.
I'm terrified of it. Every time I see it, I get a little like, ugh.
I think
rainbow smushing all day, every day.
I think I mentioned this before, but like, how can they not all just be like, ah, oh my god, this thing is like double their size in as far as their height is concerned, and it's also like, probably 5 times their weight or whatever. Did you see that people were saying that you can switch items mid-battle?
Switch items?
Like equip mid-battle? Switch like summons? Because for example, I was right about the holy being the thing that damages. I was right about holy being the thing that damages undead and
right,
evil.
Of course.
But like, because Rudy's so weak with magic.
See, I knew it. I sat there and I was like, why didn't? Oh god! Oh no!
Okay, you need to do that again, but you need to go to
on the right side.
Yeah.
Ugh! Damn it! I feel like I was so.
That was it, right?
It was it. I just should have pulled right.
But yeah, like, basically you can like switch items around during battle.
That'll be good for doing things like using the goat dolls.
Yeah.
Because those goat dolls will save us.
The goat dolls will save us.
They will save us all.
How did everybody get so confused?
It's the mushrooms. It's what they do.
I hate them.
I really do too. I should have used ambrosia at this point.
I want to know. Okay, that's another thing. We can talk about as far as RPG tropes are concerned.
Sure.
Is like palette swap enemies. You know what I mean? Like obviously these tortoises. I'm gonna like do like audio air quotes on these tortoises, because they do not look like
They
tortoises.
are not tortoises, no. By any means, they are not.
But I mean, they are the same enemy design as one that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why did you choose to like make them light blue with like a white shell
With
and like
sprinkles.
speckles? Yeah. Like why? Like I wonder why that is. And there's so many different palette swap enemies like all throughout RPG history, and you know, whatever. Or it'll be like an enemy that's like, you know, a little like slightly more badass, like slightly more stuff added to their sprite.
But nothing in reality has changed.
Yeah, maybe they're like a little bit higher level.
They do that in Secret of Mana every now and then.
Oh yeah.
Where like with the Rabbites, they change color and their like levels have gone up, but the animation is like the exact same.
And I know that like the guaranteed reason is just because of like technical limitations, but I always think
Yeah,
it's
of
so
course.
funny, like especially in games like River City or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where you just like run into like the same thing but like
They
a different
different color palette.
yeah, for like most of the game.
All right, it's true this time.
Yeah.
Go right the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Come on. All right, there we go. There we go.
All right,
Progress,
look at that,
progress.
look at
All right, so I'm assuming go in here because there's nowhere else to go.
that. Probably.
Hold that right button. Holding that right button. Okay. Here we go.
Hardy
All right,
apple.
man, they're
so
really
far, so good.
You know, if I was a poor man and I needed to eat, this cave is providing a lot of nourishment for me.
This cave is really doing a lot to make me respect this game's like spirit of exploration a little bit right now.
Yeah, it's really it's finally starting to open up more. It's been slowly weaning us off of we're here to hold your hand into now the adventure's been established.
Right.
Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, and I think that's really kind of boding well. I really enjoyed a lot of the commentary. I was a little bit saddened to see the amount of people who were just like flaming me for saying anything nice about Final Fantasy 13.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, Alex, flame me too, because I love that game.
Yeah.
I know everyone hates it, and I respect the reason and why it was bad and why everyone hates it. And to a degree, I hate it. But I think that you have to look at both spectrums of the whole ordeal. There, you know, for every good, there's a bad, and
Right.
And save point. And I truly believe that there were a lot of great elements in there that people kind of just wrote off
Right.
because it was easy and it
Uh-huh.
was, and yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
But for the most part, it was a really good just like discussion of RPG tropes.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it, and I like that there was a case made for both the idea of Final Fantasy 13 and the idea of this more traditional RPG, and it just makes me happy to see. Oh yeah, we're here. Okay.
There's a writing on it, but I can't make it out. Well,
Maybe.
let's use that lighter that Jack's got. Bam, bam, I can now read it. Some sort of writing has become visible in the flame. In battle, the most important thing you have is your mind. Keep a stable mind, relax your breathing, and your body will do the rest. Basically it means to calm down. I'll try, but bam, fast draw required. Acquired. Required.
Solid.
Oh no!
This reminds me of like caves.
I gotta start it all over again.
Why?
I was holding right, it didn't work.
Well, you got the
The fast draw.
so that's it.
That's it in this cave? Where else do we go then? Was it just to get the fast draw?
I guess. It literally just says, like, that's it. As far as I can see, I mean, I'm barely, this is barely qualifies as a walkthrough. But yeah, I'd say just peace out.
Are we just gonna peace out?
Yeah,
But
peace
where
out.
do we go from here, though?
From here, you just go to the ship graveyard. It looks like.
Ship graveyard. Have we been in the ship graveyard? I don't think we have.
No.
Oh man, this is where it gets crazy. We found it. Found the exit. Need a town. Need a town.
All right, look.
Need a town. Need a town. Need a town. Need a town.
You are so alone in this
no
big
town.
open wasteland.
I need a town. I want to save the town. I want to save the town. Freedom.
He follows you around.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
What?
Did we just go in a circle?
No.
No way.
No, we did not go
We did not go in a circle. These hiding the same ideas from before? What town is this? Ship graveyard. Okay. We found a ship graveyard. We're calling it. We made it. We lived. That's it. Shrimp graveyard. Next week on Beard Brothers.
Shrimp graveyard.
Next week, because it's Thursday.
Yeah, next week.
So next Tuesday.
We're
going to start off here in the ship graveyard. Find out whatever happened here.
Yeah.
I hate the sand cave.
Thanks for watching us.
Thanks for watching us deal with the stupid sand cave.
See you tomorrow for an episode of Davis.
Davis
Mario Land. Davis.
Davis Mario Land. Not the sand cave.
Davis Mario Land.
Not the
sand cave.
sand cave.
Bye.
Bye.